You probably should have won that game. You don't want to keep doing that.
Mm-mm.
When it's time to resume time and it's time to resume build and get towards the end of the year, you want to say that we handled business and beat the teams we were supposed to beat on the road. And Mizzou hasn't done that. Mizzou has not done that. You wonder if the injury to Boateng kind of shortens up the lineup and allows the coaches to put the best players on the floor in these spots. But I'm not completely sure they know who their best players are on the floor right now.
Right. Well, let's also switch gears now to Mizzou softball as they pick up their season on Friday. Eighth year under at the helm of Larissa Anderson, and coming off of a year that the team did not go to the postseason, which is a rarity. What did Larissa have to say this week leading up to this series on the road?
Yeah, there's a lot of talk about that because from an institutional standpoint, Missouri athletics, obviously football and men's basketball, kind of the big breadwinners as far as investment in NIL and resources, but softball is not far behind. This is a program that has new facilities. The university has invested in the athletic department, has invested, put their money where their mouth is as far as wanting to see a successful softball program. And missing the tournament in an SEC that's loaded, and really in a sport that accepts a lot of teams. It's a stain. It's definitely a bad taste in the mouths of Larissa Anderson in the softball program. It sounds like this year they're investing more in analytics, which between me and you, I hope this is a conversation that stays between me and you. I'm surprised that it took this long, to be honest with you. When you think about diamond sports, when you think about baseball,
Absolutely.
analytics have been at the forefront for years now. And
Yeah.
we see that at the major league level, now coming down to high major college sports. And
Yeah.
even, heck, I umpired some baseball games when I was younger. They were even doing analytics talks there with some of the young guys and swing angle and launch velocity and all this different stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I'm surprised that it took this long to get there, but it's not just the X's and O's. Maybe it's the
Sure.
Joes and the Joes as well. But that's kind of where you go out there and got to prove them wrong. Softball is a very, very long season. We're talking 30 plus games, which all starts this week for the team down in Clearwater, Florida. I would love to see that analytical approach kind of turn into wins and losses.
Well, in true Tiger fashion, they don't start off with an easy schedule by any means either. They face number 5 ranked Oregon, number, I think, 21, 23 ranked Liberty, and it's,
State's in there somewhere too.
yes. So it looks like they want to feel things out very early on, which seems like it could benefit them down the stretch too.
Well, hey, how do you know where you measure up if you don't play the best?
Right.
To be the best, you got to beat the best. And I won't say it's a hot seat for Larissa Anderson, but it's definitely warming when you consider what the investment is and what the results have been in years past. This is a program that expects to make the regionals at the very least every
Sure.
year. And I've been here for super regionals. I've been here where they're games away from the College World Series. And there's really nothing like the excitement in the softball stadium. Like
It's
they
the
sell
best.
a lot, they pack out. The games are quick and energetic. I don't know if anybody has not been to a game, so maybe I'm talking to y'all who have not been to a game yet. The buy-in is there, especially from the fans.
The fans are loyal.
Mizzou really wants to see a winner. And
Oh,
that
absolutely.
that applies to all sports, not just softball, but beyond. Softball's gotten so close in years past. To now have a letdown year where you don't make the tournament and you see your own conference represented at a high scale, it does make you wonder how long the leash is on Larissa Anderson going into a crucial 2026 season.
And it makes you also wonder too, just how things are going to form, because I feel like it was a very young squad last year, and you're hoping that maybe they can take away, like you said, from last year and not having the winning ways. Because I remember it was a lot of newer names, newer faces joining the squad last year, assuming they retained most of them.
Yeah, I think when I think of returning players, I think of Abby Hay, a heavy hitter, someone that has bolstered them offensively in the past, but they've got some new faces again. Thus is college athletics. Thus is 2026 in college sports. People coming, people go. I believe they have 3 local products as well. Forgive me for not knowing their names. It's early in the season, but that's kind of what it's like when you're coaching in 2026. You're not just re-looking at your coaching staff and your approach and how you're coaching things, but also you're rebuilding rosters and trying to recruit your own players and trying to evolve culture. 8 years at one place is a very long time, it seems like, in college sports. I think a lot of people support Larissa Anderson and they want to see her successful, but the black and white is wins and losses, and the SEC is unforgiving. I mean, we're talking about Oklahoma, Texas, Georgia. You're talking about some of the top teams, not just in the conference, but in the nation. The national championship winners. Oklahoma's an absolute gauntlet. To see Mizzou compete with them on a night-in, night-out basis, it's going to take more than just the players. It's going to take the mend of everybody coming together and realizing how they can be the best versions of themselves. And it starts this week in Clearwater with one of the toughest tests.
Well, you got softball, and then we'll leave talk for next week. But on Tuesday, I was able to talk with some of the Missouri State baseball players, one of them being a former Mizzou pitcher, Brock Lucas. So it's kind of interesting, like you're talking about the new era of everything. In his senior year, he decides to go off to Missouri State, and he's had a lot of starts, pitched a lot of innings at Mizzou. It's just interesting to see the dynamic and how, players are like, I've had my time. It's time to go somewhere else now.
The portal is wide open in all sports, and salute the players for finding the spot that fits best for them. And
Absolutely.
It's a 24/7 thing.
Well, thank you so much, Aaron, for joining me this week, and that wraps up Tiger Talk.
Good afternoon and welcome to The Place. I'm Kelly Smith.
And I'm Nate Sally.
Yes, you are. And I like to say that. And we're joined by our
Yes, you
friend
do.
Olivia Reinke, which we have not seen you in a while.
I know, it's been too long.
So great
Yes,
to see
it
you.
has.
We decided to be festive today because we're talking Valentine's Day
Yes,
and
we
a
did.
lot going on in Branson for Valentine's Day.
So much going on in Branson for Valentine's Day. We have great dinner options, romantic activities. It's a great spot.
Oh my
It is.
gosh. You know what? I love when Valentine's Day also is on Friday or Saturday, which
Oh,
it is this
isn't that
year.
nice?
Isn't that great?
It
For
is.
some, Valentine's Day on a Tuesday just doesn't seem right.
Doesn't
You know what
work
I
out
mean?
so nice.
No, but it's on Saturday. And Olivia, you're newly married, so
Yes.
this will be your what?
Our
Second?
second Valentine's Day.
Oh my goodness, this is
Do you
huge.
have big plans?
We honestly don't have any plans right now.
You better get on it. You've got to book
I know,
these up.
but hey, at least we're talking about it today, so I
That's
can maybe come up with
nice.
some plans.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you can show your husband the show
I know.
today and be
Hey,
like,
this
hey,
sounds fun.
look at all these wonderful things in Branson we
Yeah.
can do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Which would be amazing. But you did say you weren't going to get gifts for each other. This was your first Valentine's
He
Day.
is the best gift giver.
He
He
is.
is. He's a great gift giver. So last year we were like, we're not going to do gifts. And then 2 days before, he's like, so I got you a gift.
Oh.
And it was so sweet, but then I had
Well-
to panic gift. I did a good job though.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, when you know each other, you know what
Yes.
to get each other. That's great. Some people love to give gifts. That's
They do.
their love language.
It is their
you know
love
what I mean?
language. And some people love to receive gifts.
Is that your love language?
That's my love language. Is that a new love language?
But let me just say,
Receiving gifts.
Nate's
I
easy
like
to
this.
buy for because
Yeah,
he
you
lets
think so?
Yeah, because you always let people know what you like. And
I'm dropping little hints, is that what you're saying?
I can give you a list.
Yes.
You know,
I just drop little
I don't
hints
know.
here and there.
Yeah, but that's great. So great things, and we're going to talk later in the show
Yes.
about some of the things going on in Branson, great places to eat,
Yeah.
and you've brought us some lovely chocolate. It's from-
Yes, I can't
That's
wait
my
to try
gift
this
to you
chocolate.
guys. The best
Thank
type
You're
of
a
gift.
good gift giver.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you.
We're gonna have to do a panic gift for Olivia
We
and
are.
find something good for her.
We definitely are.
Yes, but I like where we're coordinating. We all wore like
Yeah.
pink, red. I call this salmon.
I think
What do you call this?
I call this pink.
Pink, okay.
Yeah. Pink.
Olivia, pink,
Pink.
okay. All right. It's the one day a year I'll bring out the pink jacket.
I love it.
Oh, I bring it out another
Looks
time.
good.
Well, listen, now Katie Brousseau takes us to a brand new boutique store in Branson. You'll want to visit. Check it out.
Hey everybody, I have just stopped in at the most adorable store here in downtown Branson, and I am here with owner Krista. Thanks for having me in.
Thank you for coming in.
Of course. So this is a new store at Podunk Annie's, and tell folks a little bit about kind of the style and the products that you guys have here.
Okay, well at Podunk Annie's, we are a boho western store,
Yeah.
which just means we're a little bit cowboy, a little bit hippie. We like to combine the two, but we're very down to earth, and most of our products are made in the U.S. by local makers.
Well, I just think everything is so cute and different. Talk a little bit about how you get to actually pick these items and choose the style that fits the store.
Yeah. Well, I've always loved clothes. I don't know. I think I was born wearing a necklace or something. But in my past lives, I was in marketing for years, for about 30 years.
Okay.
And when my husband and I moved to Hot Springs, Arkansas, we had decided that we wanted to go out on our own and to be business owners. And so we started there in Hot Springs, and it just kind of slowly evolved into what you see now. Hot Springs was a place that we always vacationed as a family, and Branson is a place that we always vacationed as a family. And so we knew that we wanted, when we were able to open another location, we knew we wanted to be here.
Okay, I love that. So this is actually your second location.
Second location.
And you just opened in November.
Yes.
Okay. Well, because, whenever you're driving down the historic downtown Branson Main Street, you will notice so many different things. I mean, especially if you haven't been here in, several months. What are some things, Krista, that are maybe some favorites, some standouts that people are like, oh, that item is so cute. I haven't seen that before. What do customers kind of like the best?
Customers really like our T-shirts the best.
Yeah.
We have a lot of humor in our clothing and in our artwork, and so it's so great to see customers come in here and they look at what we have and they laugh and they have a good time. One of our most popular T-shirts is made in Mississippi by a small family-owned business. It's got a John Wayne quote on it that everybody loves. It's in our front window. We have some other T-shirts that are made by some other artists in Little Rock, Arkansas, Chattanooga, and those are by far our most popular items.
You guys are going to love them. And, it's not just clothes. I noticed, candles, jewelry. What all products do you have besides clothing?
Yeah, we have something for everyone. Our kids section is our fastest growing section by far. We have a lot of really fun kids T-shirts. We have some stuffed animals for the kids for when they come in, because there's not a whole lot for the kids on the main strip down here in Branson. So we are building that up for them because we want kids to have just as much fun in our store as adults.
Yeah.
But yeah, we also have candles, we have jewelry, we have handmade and homemade goodies like sugared pecans and things like that. So we have something for everybody in here. And we have a full hat bar.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
in the back, we have a full hat bar where you can pick out your hat style, whether it's a rancher hat, a cowboy hat, and you can decorate we have feather hat bands and hat pins and all kinds of things like that. So it's a whole lot of fun.
That sounds like so much fun, and you can make it your own. I love that aspect of it. Plan your little day out in Branson, because you can get lunch down here, you can do all the shopping. Where are you guys located, and all that good stuff?
Okay, we are at 117 East Main Street. We're right across from Full Throttle Distillery.
Okay, I love it. Well, come in and see all these things that you will not be able to live without. I promise you. Such unique stuff, such cute stuff. And yeah, Krista will show you all around. Well, thanks for letting me come in today,
Thank you.
Krista. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
sharing.
Thank you.
Later in today's show, we visit the very first drive-through coffee shop. How exciting on the Branson Strip.
And now, K1.
I used to struggle with dandruff, but now I use Head & Shoulders every wash. Because the active ingredient in Head & Shoulders fights off the microbes that cause dandruff.
Where do you think you're going?
See? No flakes down here.
Make every wash count.
Well, welcome back to the place, everyone. Listen, it's time for the best Valentine's dining in Branson. Olivia, what's up first?
Well, we're going to start with Chateau on the Lake. From dinner specials to champagne brunch, Chateau on the Lake is bringing delicious taste to a lakefront view. And for ultimate luxury, they have a chef-curated dining experience featuring a specially crafted Valentine's Day dinner menu.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, I would like to know what that is.
That
That
looks
is
amazing.
always
Look at
great.
that.
I know, I'm
You
excited. I love Chateau on the Lake. The views are so beautiful.
Yes.
They
Such
really
an
are.
amazing place out there.
And of course, they're probably pulling from that. They've got that Sunday brunch, which is so good. Their chefs are amazing.
Absolutely.
So I wonder what they're serving for Valentine's.
I know,
my
I'm
gosh.
excited to figure it out.
It's almost like Chateau of the Lake was built for a moment like this. You know, for
Yes,
Valentine's Day,
absolutely.
wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
It's so romantic. There's something nostalgic about it. I mean, just the thought of Valentine's Day, Olivia, and saying, we're going to the Chateau.
The Chateau.
I mean, how
It's so
amazing is that?
beautiful.
We're going to stay at the
Yes.
Chateau, and we can do the spa, and you can have a whole event
You
there.
can just stay there. It's
Yes, but
amazing.
get your reservations now because seriously, those go fast.
They will
do.
go fast, that's right.
All right, celebrate your love with luxury at Big Cedars Lodge. Upscale dining facilities. Be sure to check out Arnie's Bar, tasting and bottle dipping feature, Belle Close Wine, and there's just all kinds of great things if you like to play golf. It's one of
Oh
the
my
most
gosh,
beautiful
yes.
places. And you know, the
Make
weather,
it a weekend.
the weather has been
can
crazy
absolutely
enough
do it.
that we've been able to do some of that
Yes, we
golf
have.
playing even now.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. The golf is starting to pick right back up, and so that's a great activity.
I love
if you love
Arnie's
that type
Barn.
of thing. Arnie's Barn is so beautiful.
Yeah.
That special event is hosted by Bill Berry. He's an expert, and it's going to be such a fun evening. You get to dip your own bottle.
That's so
and
much fun.
It's going to be
I
a great
love that.
souvenir, delicious food.
Yes.
Dip your own bottle.
Wax dip, yes.
Wax dip.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
wax
like,
dip.
what are we? How's
On the
this
tip of the
working?
bottle.
Wax dip your own bottle. I've never done it before,
Yeah.
but if you want to, this is going to be the place to do it. It's going to be luxurious.
Olivia, I've never done,
wonderful.
Kelly, I've never done it, but I've opened the bottles that are wax dipped. Yes.
There you go.
Well, this could be a keepsake.
It
Yeah,
is a
it could.
keepsake, absolutely.
Yes.
This is wonderful. Yeah, Big Cedar, always great.
Arnie's
Fantastic.
Barn,
Arnie's
the
Barn.
view, a little
Yes.
golf, make it a weekend. That's
Stay at one of the cabins.
Stay at one of the cabins. That's
Yes.
fabulous. Well, listen, and finally, we have Level 2 Steakhouse. Exclusive Valentine's Day features create a unique and memorable upscale dining experience. Choose from thoughtfully crafted entrees for an elevated experience. Well, that sounds great. Level 2 Steakhouse.
It's level 2 for sure. It is. The steaks are incredible. Have you had one there?
I haven't,
They're
but it's
so
on my
great.
bucket list.
That looks great.
Yeah, you gotta go
Level
dress
2.
up.
You know what's so funny? You think of Valentine's Day too, as far as just like steak, chocolate,
Oh, yeah.
steak,
Yeah.
wine,
Yes,
all
those are
these
all the
wonderful
things you think
things.
of.
Level 2 Steakhouse. Oh my gosh. Olivia, Kelly, I'm getting hungry right now. Just
Oh, I am too.
You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
How amazing. Have you been to Level 2 Steakhouse
I have
yet?
not. It's on my list for this year, though.
Mine
Let's make
too.
a date night out
I've
of
never
it.
been there
I'm very
either.
excited.
I've been there.
Have you been?
Yes, I've been.
Kelly,
It's
yes.
very nice.
Tell us
They
all
give you
about
your
it.
own knife if you want to deal with that, but it's a beautiful place to be.
Yeah.
But you're going to want to dress up a little bit.
Sure.
Absolutely.
You're going to want to dress up. All right, and finally, Keeter Center is bringing an upscale Valentine's experience, whether you celebrate with a weekend getaway, and dinner out, or a night exclusive at the lodge. There's lodging packages. Hand-dipped chocolate-covered strawberries. That sounds great. Don't you think of strawberries when it
Yes,
comes to
you
this night, too?
do.
Your date night is just a click away. Check these out. Aren't those spectacular?
Hand-dipped strawberries. Whoever came up with that idea initially, man, thank you.
What a great combination.
Thank you for doing that.
What a
Yes,
great
it is.
combination.
I agree. It's probably my favorite. It's that one treat I just can't resist.
You and me both. I love that. Hand-dipped chocolate.
She
hand-dipped
brought us
strawberries.
some chocolate. It's not with strawberries, but I'm sure it's going to be fantastic.
I'm
here in a
excited
little
to get to
while.
try
Yeah,
this
I can't
later.
wait to dig into these. It's hard to stay away. Well, listen, when we get back, Katie visits a fan favorite on the landing that'll keep you going all day long. Stay tuned.
It's the President's Day.
Well, welcome back. The coffee scene in Branson has really taken off in the last few years, and there are so many places to get a great cup of coffee.
Yes.
Did you know, though, that local favorite Espresso Branson was the first drive-through coffee shop on the Branson Strip?
Did not know this.
We didn't.
No.
We didn't know this. That's what
New
we were
information.
just talking about. Because there are some other drive-thrus, so I'm very curious about this.
We got to take a look at this.
Let's take a look.
Let's go.
Something special
Today we're making the Mr. Branson.
is always brewing
It's got caramel and butterscotch.
here at Espresso.
Pouring this in so we get a good mix.
Adding those little touches
Sprinkle a little bit of the smoked sea salt on the top of it.
that make this drive-through coffee hotspot
And there it is.
a Branson favorite.
All right, we'll have that ready for you at the Red X. Thanks so much.
Sure, the coffee alone is worth the trip,
Well, hey there, guys. How are you?
but it's really owners Ethan and Kelly
Stay warm.
who connect the community with more than great coffee,
Whole milk is what our go-to is, unless somebody asks for something different.
bringing a little warmth
Absolutely. Milano Macchiato.
and a whole lot of love
Yeah, it's great.
with every cup.
All right, you guys are all set there. Thank you so much. You have a great one, all right?
Well, this is definitely an amazing cup of coffee. This is the Mr. Branson.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where did this come from?
The Mr. Branson is one of our most popular drinks. It was made in collaboration with Doug Gabriel's daughter. Our heart was to focus on what makes Branson special. And Doug is one of the longest standing entertainers here. And he loves Branson so much.
Yeah.
We have partnered with 3 other entertainers here in Branson. The Haygoods, we have a Showstopper latte that's really fantastic. And then Clay Cooper, of course, because he is absolutely all about Branson. And then the Peterson family.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, really anything on the menu is fantastic and starts with the beans. So, Ethan, you want to share a little bit about kind of the beans that you guys use?
Yeah, so that was actually something that was kind of a labor of love for my brother-in-law who started the place. He went out to the West Coast, found a roaster that was willing to work with him and do an absolutely custom roast and bean profile.
It's very rich and very chocolatey.
A flavor profile that you really, literally won't get anywhere else because it's
You
specific
won't.
to here.
You won't.
Absolutely.
There's a reason you guys have been named Best of Branson and also Best of Southwest Missouri. They won't toot their own horns, but I'm asking, so you have to tell us how many awards have you won and what are they?
Well, for the last 5 years, we've taken gold in Best of Branson.
Awesome.
For our coffee shop. And then last year, we also won Best in Southwest Missouri, gold.
Yeah.
So that's been just, what a great tribute to our community. I mean, they sat there and voted for us over and over and over. And for them to give that to us, what an amazing compliment.
Yes, I love that. And you guys, obviously are a family owned. And what I've seen as you guys are interacting with the customers is another great thing you're going to get here at Espresso is the customer service and the customer interaction. So how does that also kind of set you guys apart?
Well, I tell you what, we kind of have become the local coffee shop.
Yeah.
What I love is we have locals that come through every single day. The community's become like family almost.
Yeah.
And we couldn't be more grateful. I mean, what an amazing thing to be able to say is that the community supports you. You know, you can have all the busy that happens in the summer and yet during the slow time, it's that community that keeps you open. Man, we're grateful.
I mean, it's a dream that we never thought that we could have, is
At all.
having our own business and building it to be something.
That's right.
And it's certainly something special. And I have always loved your catchphrase here, blessed and highly caffeinated. As a mom of 3, I can relate.
Yes.
As a father of 4, I can relate.
For sure. Well, thank you guys so much for sharing and for the great cup of coffee and for sharing with our viewers all about you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Place.
Okay, so
Yes.
we've seen that in Branson on the Strip, but I have to be honest, I've not been.
I haven't been either, but it's such a cute little place.
Yes.
I love it. And the first drive-through, they said.
Yes.
Yes, in Branson.
And what would you order if you went through?
If I went through, I used to get chai tea latte. I used to love that, or an iced caramel macchiato. But I would do it upside down because it's so important to get that caramel consistency correct. You know what I'm saying? What would you order?
The science of it.
Yeah.
I'm a cafe mocha girl,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm
I love
not
a good
really a
cafe
black
mocha.
coffee drinker. I like that chocolate. If you mix that chocolate and the coffee, boom, I'm good for about 3
That's
hours.
a great combination right there.
And you?
I'm honestly not a coffee person, but I have been to this wonderful place, and I got their hot chocolate, and it was wonderful.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
A good hot chocolate is amazing.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, it's so fabulous to be able to showcase the family there and espresso.
Yeah.
We were talking about how do you say espresso? Do you say espresso?
Espresso.
Or
Espresso.
Espresso.
Yes, with
Yes.
the S.
All right, well,
and
we
it's just a
wanna-
little shot of caffeine,
Yes.
right?
We want to do it right.
We want to do it right.
Espresso.
Just that little shot of caffeine.
All right, guys. After the break, we find out about the hottest winter show happening right now in Branson. We'll be right back. A warming
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we don't just promise more, we deliver more. A great smile isn't about a catchy name, it's about trust, expertise, and results that last. For decades, we've been leaders in smile restoration, implant innovation, and life-changing transformations. When it comes to your smile, only one team delivers it all. Schedule a free consultation today. Restore more, secure more, expect more at Affordable Dentures and Implants.
Welcome back to the place. All right, Olivia, many people want to have a meal and then go out for a romantic night. Who's catering to this in Branson?
Absolutely. We have many fun activities and meals like we talked about earlier going on in Branson. First off, we're going to tell you about Lindwood Dell Winery down on Branson Landing. They are doing a wine and chocolate pairing.
Oh, I love that.
So the wines are all Branson produced, and they're going to be paired with chocolates that have been made by Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory, which is also Branson local. And it's going to be a wonderful time. You can stop in anytime during the weekend to experience this delicious pairing.
Okay, well, we have a short time. We want to taste these chocolates, right?
Yes, let's get right to it.
Is this from the Rocky Mountain?
This is from Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory.
All right, I'm glad you're close to me because then I can pick the one. Because Nate was going to snag them all.
That's right. I was getting ready to snag those. These look beautiful, by the way. Oh, my goodness. I'm gonna try
They're delicious.
This. Are they delicious?
Mm-hmm.
You have, Olivia
So they're all
over
different.
there.
You have white chocolate, you have some with coconut on them.
You do. They have a great variety, so we have champagne, salted caramel, raspberry, and red velvet over here.
Which is the salted caramel? Oh,
This
right
is the
there. I
salted
missed
caramel.
that one,
Yes.
but they are so delicious. What do you say, Nate?
Chocolate combined with wine pairing, local.
Yes.
Doesn't get any better than that. You know, I was reading about Cadbury. We all know about Cadbury chocolate, right? And I'm sure Rocky Mountain has all the heart-shaped boxes.
Oh, yes.
But Cadbury, Richard Cadbury was the original one who created those boxes in the 1800s. Yeah. But then I love this. Hallmark, 1913, here in Kansas City. They were the first ones to create the cards that we all send to each other. How cool is that?
How cool is that?
Yes, a little chocolate from Rocky Mountain, a little wine, a little card.
Yeah. Just so you know,
Yeah.
I'm good with chocolate anytime.
Oh my
you
gosh.
feel like
Okay.
giving me a gift.
Was that a little hint? Was that a little gift hint you
Yeah,
just
it
dropped? Okay, I see how that is. Well, if you and your loved one want adventure and love adventure and entertainment, check out Shepherd of the Hills weekend packages to raise your heart rate. I love that. And your laughter. Choose from ultimate experiences such as Weekend Warriors Special for 2 or afternoon adventures like Mountain Coast Ride Bundle. Well, that looks cool.
There's so much fun over at Shepherd of the Hills. There's just so many things to do, explore, enjoy. I personally love the zipline canopy tour. I've done it a couple of times. You get to zipline. I think they have 8 platforms through the treetops. Really great fun.
Is that the one that's been there for a long time?
They have
Or is that a
been there
new
for a
one?
little while. They have Vigilante zip line rider as well, which comes from the top of the tower. That's been around for quite a while.
Okay, so that's the really high one.
Yes,
so
very
do they
high
have one that's a little lower for people that are a little bit scared?
Yeah, the zip line canopy tour isn't
That's
quite
right.
as high, but just
Where
as
our
much
feet
fun.
are kind of dragging along the ground as we go. That's the kind of zip
That's
line
my
I like.
style. Maybe
That's
you
right.
know, when I dream of flying, it's only 10 feet above the ground.
You and me
because
both.
I'm kind of afraid of the height.
You're speaking my language, but
they
it does
have a lot
sound
of great
amazing.
things.
Lots of amazing
Okay,
things.
this chocolate, so good.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
keep eating.
Do you want to try something different for Valentine's Day? And now I just said I was afraid of heights, but honestly, Cloud9 with aerial helicopter Valentine's tours on Highway 76 is going to give you some stunning views. You can either see Table Rock Lake or the city, and it's so beautiful. This is something I would like to do. This would be a great Valentine's Day memory, would it not?
I absolutely recommend this. My husband and I got to do this over the summer, and I can't imagine how fun and romantic this would be for Valentine's Day.
It really
The
would.
views are amazing. It's just so much fun. The workers there are incredible. It was a great experience.
Which view did you take?
We went a little over Table Rock Lake. We stayed mostly over 76, but we did get to see the edges of the lake, which was so beautiful, and it was a lot of fun.
That's not something you get to do every day.
No, it isn't. That's what I was just thinking of Branson. It's such a romantic place, of course, and there's so many different things you can do.
Yeah.
That is very unique. I mean, how many cities and places can say that?
I know.
Except for Branson. You know, taking a plane ride. We should take these chocolates up in that helicopter with us. I'll tell you that. That's what I would
We
do.
should.
I'd go to Rocky Mountain and take those up.
Oh, absolutely.
Those are
and
amazing.
later in the February, the fun doesn't stop. We have the Hot Winter Fun Big Show, which is your chance to see a spectacular lineup of shows in one incredible event. A star-studded lineup from Legends in Concert to the world-renowned Six, a tabletop dining VIP experience, which is hosted by Joshua Clark, Branson's co-host of The Upside on KRZK Legends 106.3.
You know, this is great. This has been going on in Branson for
great.
quite some time, and it's good that it is because, you know, it's
Yeah,
a
it
little
is.
slower time and people still want to see the entertainment, so they kind of combined them there.
Yes, I do, and I think sometimes, you know, Olivia, you know this, that you think January, the Christmas season comes around, New
Yeah.
Year's Eve, you think January shuts down. It doesn't.
No.
Not at all. So
No,
this
it's
has been
still
going on for
going.
over 30 years, and
Yes.
it's just a really great way to celebrate all that we know and love about Branson and our deep musical traditions and the
goodness.
families who have been around for so long and the new families that have come to and brought new things to Branson. It's a great way to celebrate them.
Yeah, and we love Josh Clark. He always does a great job on the radio,
Yes.
and he's a great MC. So you can see all the fun.
I just love the fact that we're getting a little head start on Valentine's Day. You know, it's not until next Saturday.
Yeah.
And this gives everyone just an idea, an opportunity to go, hey, we could do this,
Right.
we could do that, we could do this, to prepare.
You got to plan ahead.
You got to plan
Believe us,
ahead.
You got to plan ahead.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Start
this
your
is
plans
so
now.
Great.
That's so good. Well, we've had such a great time with you.
Yes, we have.
Well, thank you so much, and thanks for the chocolates. This is a beautiful gift. You are a very good gift giver.
Thank you.
That was our show today, Kelly. It was an amazing show. Before I say what's coming up tomorrow, Olivia, can you pass me another one of those chocolates?
Absolutely.
All right, coming up tomorrow on The
Thank you,
Place,
ma'am.
we head back to Mo State to talk about the Lady Bears and their upcoming Final Four appearances.
That's right. And the Branson Regional Arts Council is here to tell us about their hot breakout show.
You can watch us wherever you are on the KY3 News app, and KY3 News is coming up next at 4.
Affordable dentures and implants just got even more affordable. We're partnering with over